was able to get some spark plugs. All they had was auto light, and it got me them nifty needle nose pliers there. Looks like they're very ergonomically shaped, and I got wire crimpers built in and some cutters, and I don't know. Haven't got a new tool for a long time, so I deserved it. Anyway, I did not get a new pump, which I'm just thinking about that right now. I really do need to get a new pump. I don't think that one was really working right last time, but maybe it got hot and just kind of conked out on me. Maybe I'll try it again. Anyway, we're gonna put these spark plugs in and get to it. I think I'm gonna shoot some WD-40 down the old spark plug holes, and maybe I can boost up a little compression and get this thing started better that way. But let's get to it. Yeah. Some of you might be saying, why isn't he doing a compression check? Why is he not taking the valve cover off? I'm trying to do this like you would do if you were in the field, if you were just come up on this thing, a barn find or something, and you didn't have all that equipment. That's my next stop right there. If this doesn't work, I'm popping the valve cover. I'm going to check for stuck valves. This thing was sealed up pretty good, so I really wasn't thinking any water got down there. But now looking at this here, maybe. But first, I'm gonna try some oil and try these new plugs, and let's see what happens. All right, I got every spark plug put in. I got every cylinder lubricated with some WD-40. All the spark plugs, I just eyeballed the gap. They're all gapped the same. They come pre-gapped from the factory, supposedly, unless they get dropped. But none of them were closed. They were all gapped the same. I checked them all with the original plug, and they look the same. So that's close enough for me. And like I said, every cylinder is lubricated. That back cylinder, number 6 back there, it was pretty wet, so I don't think it was firing at all. So I don't know. It's suspect now. I got the fuel pump hooked up for whatever good it'll do. I don't know. Really wasn't doing a whole lot of good last time I used it. I don't see anything coming out, but the float could be shut right now. So we're gonna try putting some go-go juice in here. That ought to be good. And then we're gonna give it a shot, see what it does. Put my fuel pump back on it. Knocked it off. Here it goes. See a flame down there shooting up. I hear a want to in it. find it hard to believe that that fuel pump is getting anything in there. Okay. Well, I think we got to go into the valve cover. Put it off long enough. Got to pull it off. I want you to see all that trash that's come out of the exhaust there. It's shot right down the trailer. Some have burnt into that piece of wood. That's an awful lot of trash coming out of there. So I'm just wondering what's up in them cylinders. Or that could all be in the exhaust. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Well, I didn't find my dead blow, or just too lazy to go any further looking for it. So let's see. I'm going to use just what I shouldn't be using. There we go. Let me dump this water out of this cap. I don't want this water. It's going to end up going inside the engine, and I really don't want that. Let me get both hands on this, get it off. Oh yeah. It's rusty there towards the back, and that's the one I told you was wet. I told you number 6 was wet. Here's some rust flakes on top here. We'll get them off. Front looks pretty good. The further you get to the back, the rustier it gets. Well, I'm gonna soak this on down. Especially where the valves are at. Because I'm thinking now that, yeah, we're gonna have some stuck ones. And then we're gonna turn it over and see which ones are stuck. The back one's not moving now. Well, let's work on that one valve. Maybe that'll be the straw that breaks the camel's back. And I'm gonna spray it some more, and then I'll go over there and we'll work on it a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna keep dousing these here because they didn't have lubrication for a long time, poor things. I thought about trying a piece of wood to knock it down, but I only want to, not really supposed to do it, I only want to knock on the valve itself and not the ring that's around it. So I'm just going to try prying up here. That thing is way off I know I can take the whole rack off, which is what I may have to end up doing. Bump that over for me a little bit until that collapses. That valve collapses. Let's see. Okay, right there. Hold it right there. And it's going down a little bit. I thought that was actually working when I first open the hood up. There, turn it over again. Just turn it on over. Hold it, hold it. Hold it. Wow, that sounded good for a minute. Did you hear it fire off? That was awesome. So I got them all working. I don't see any of them that are froze up. I'm gonna shoot them again, and then I'm gonna give it a little bit of gas. Take my filter off. That filter might have been helping me out. Well, show you how redneck I am here. Look at that. Look at that sucker. Oh, doesn't work if you disconnect it. Retarded it, now I'm going to advance it. Okay, I need to go check on this pump, see what this pump's doing. Well, we're going to be back at it again today. Maybe we can make some action happen, some magic. Got me a new fuel pump. I'm going to be replacing that little piece of junk. And I finally read the reviews on that one over there. Weren't good. This one here, the reviews were better. It was like $1 more. So I mixed a little bit more oil in my gas there, because you always want to try mixed gas with the oil in it whenever you're doing these cold starts. gives it a little more lubrication on the top end. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to pour a little bit more of the mixed gas right down the carburetor, let it kind of coat everything, because I think what I got going on here, thinking about it for a while, mulling it over, I think I probably have low compression from the rings being seized up a little bit. If I can get this thing running and get it hot, I think them rings will come right back around. I'm hoping anyway. It sounds like I'm not far away. So other than taking the spark plugs out and pouring oil down there, which I'm not above trying again, doing it again, but it's a little easier way. I'm thinking that I can just pour some of that oil down the carb and let it just get in there and coat everything and boost my compression a little bit. I may pour it down there twice. We'll see. But let me get at it. Well, I got the battery, and here I got the oil right here. I'm gonna put some of this oil, slather it down there. Let's see, what am I gonna put? Maybe about, yeah, it looks about right. There we go. I'm gonna try this fuel pump here. Oh, I hear it. Oh yeah, it's pumping. Well, let's see if my old starter will work here. Old starter switch. That'll get that oil in there. All right, now let's give it some fire. Get my throttle over here. Oh boy, that sounds good. My throttle come loose. Okay, come on, baby. She runs. Oh yeah, I got a little carburetor work to do, but she runs. And what I saw while it was running, I saw vapors coming out of that outlet there, where the, what do you call it here, the fuel line, the original fuel line. So the pump is trying to pump. So I could actually run the fuel line to that pump put me a new filter in there, and I could have something going there. But she runs. That's awesome. That is really awesome. Makes me want to try it again. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll pour a little bit more oil down there, and then we'll try it again, because I want everything to be lubricated, and I have no idea about my oil pressure. I have no gauges or anything to go by. So I did hear the valves a little bit, but they should come around. So let me do that. Well, I noticed the only reason she quit in the first place was the ground come off the fuel pump. So let's try it again. Let's give it some juice here. What the heck did I do? Oh man, I put a little bit of oil in my gas, because I had this straight gas here. Switch the tops. All right. Now we'll try it. Well, she sounds pretty good. I want you to see the happiness on my face. Well, yeah, that actually took a couple weeks to get it to come around, but it looks like she's firing up every time now, as long as she's got the fuel. So now it's worth investing the time. I have the carburetor kit. I'm gonna rebuild that carburetor. You can tell the accelerator pump ain't working right. You can always figure that that's gonna be a problem anyway. I got to figure out a radiator. I might just run it for a while. I might just stick a water hose in there and just let it run out the bottom. I've done that before. And oh man, she sounds pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Well, there you have it. She went from having she went from a graveyard to having a seized up engine, having stuck valves, rings were froze up. We got past that. Carburetor was froze up, and we got through all that. Got it all taken care of, and now a couple weeks later she's running, and idling. I'm gonna start it up here one more time, and we're gonna demonstrate. Give it a splash. That accelerator pump ain't working. Yeah, I don't want to run it for too long bursts at a time until I get some water through that radiator there, or through the non-existent radiator through the block. But I'm not going to put any water through the block till it cools down a little bit. That's actually not a lot of heat coming out of there. It's just smoking off the all the old sediment. Anyway, this has been real enjoyable for me. This is what I do. This is what I like to do, and I want to let you know I enjoy all your comments. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy bringing stuff back to life here that has been, you know, set up for so long, and other people think it looks like garbage or something they want to get rid of, but it can still be brought back to life, put to good use. So anyway, until next time, this is Double Trouble Garage. Be safe, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy life. Live every day to its fullest. Till next time, see ya.